Hey guys, this is Sam. Welcome back to another episode of Did Things Go as Planned Today? So this is a Cinestill 800. So pushing 2-stop, I'm gonna set the ISO to 3200. Let's go on record if anything goes wrong. All right, cool. The first take did not record sound at all. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sam. Today we are doing another night portrait photo shoot with my Canon 1V and the Cinestill 800T. Today I'm planning on shooting 2-row. I apologize for my distorted mic. We were next to a freeway, traffic was loud, so I yelled the whole time. Oh, and this is our model Emma. She put together this really cool Batman costume. I think this leather-looking fabric will reflect the light really nicely. I'll leave her Instagram account down below, so go check it out. So, the original title for this video was supposed to be shooting film with flashlight for the first time. The plan was to shoot 2 rows, both at box speed. One with ambient light, one with flashlight. I was planning on shooting from blue hour into night, but we started a little late. So by the time we start shooting at box speed, which is 800 ISO, we would be shooting at 1/10 of a second at f2.8 handheld. Therefore, all right, Ravel just convinced me we're gonna push 2-stop. So my friend Ravel, who also helped me filmed behind the scene for this episode, thank you Ravel, suggested pushing the film 2-stop, meaning instead of setting the ISO at 800, we set it to 3200, and then I'll tell the lab to push it 2 stops, meaning leaving the film in the chemical a little longer to develop more details. I never tried this with Cinestill film, so today we are going to find out. Alright, first shot came off as expected. Dark all around, greeny. Pushing film does not mean you would automatically get a brighter image. It just means you can shoot at faster shutter speed or smaller aperture. The most noticeable effect of pushing film is the higher green. 800 film is already a greenier film stock. Pushing it 2 stops will definitely make it even more greenier. I mean, if you dig the greeny look, pushing your film is the way to go. The first couple of photos are shot with just existing street light. You can see the darker the photo gets, the greenier the photo gets. Later on, I try to use my flashlight as continuous light. 1, 2, 3. And accidentally fired on the first shot. It turned out really bright. Since I metered for the ambience light. And since it's way overexposed, the green just disappeared. Alright, cool. That's gonna be interesting how that one's gonna turn out. I took another couple of shots using the model light on my flashlight. I didn't quite like how it turned out, maybe because I have the soft modifier on. The light looks just too soft and spread out. And then I used my trusty utility flashlight. Because it's a LED light, the color temperature is much cooler than the mono light, and it's even cooler than the street light. And since I can zoom in and out, it can make it much more spotty. I think it works better with this situation. I feel like it's still pretty dark. I think I'm good here. All right, then we can head over to that stair. I have 19. I really struggled with the first half of the film. The location may not look very dark in the video. That's because we were filming the behind the scene at 20,000 ISO. Just like this, just like this. Yeah, and then look down to me. I think here's more light here. Yeah, like that. Yeah, oh, I love that one. Later, after we moved over to the other side of the street where it has more light and adding the LED flashlight, the second half of the road turned out much better. Can you try like lean this way and then look down to me like this? 哎，你看到那个十字了吗？就在这儿，对对对，然后站非常直。And that's the last shot. Overall, the first row, there are a lot of underexposed, very grainy, bad shots. But I got this one close-up shot that I really, really like. Now we're gonna shoot my second roll. I'm going to shoot with a flashlight. We'll see how it goes. As planned, the second roll I tried to shoot with flashlight. I was still shooting on the Cinestill 800T, but at box speed. Right on the spot, I feel like the reading wasn't quite right. I wasn't sure if it's something wrong with my light meter or something wrong with my setting. The raw scan just turned out very, very bright. I'm obviously overexposed a lot. After some editing, they look okay. It's pretty crazy how much you can pull back from the highlight actually. And for science, I throw a piece of green gel in front of the light just for experiment. And they turned out very green. Half row in, I decided to give up on the flashlight and just shoot with a street light. So I have some reference to compare the box speed versus the push to film. And I think I'm just gonna take some time to relearn metering flashlight, especially when mixing flashlight with ambience light. Maybe down the road we will make a separate video on that. At this point, we are already going way off the rail, so before we wrap up for the night, I also shot some expired film. Yep, never-ending expired film adventure! I was shooting on the Canon Unlucky A1 with 10 plus years expired Fuji 400 film on program mode, which I rarely do, with flashlight, also on auto mode. So by the end of the day, I just decided to go all out, shooting everything, auto, just frame, focus, fired away. And this is how they turned out. How do you think they turned out? How do you think this whole shoot turned out? Leave me a comment below. If you enjoyed this week's Going Wild with Sam, please like the video so more people can join this fun ride. And also consider subscribe this channel. Alright, this is Sam. I will see you next time. Bye!